Wale, I think it was on the Breakfast Club, he did an interview and he said that he feels like it's almost beneficial to be gay nowadays. And he said it's probably easier to get a Grammy. I think he mentioned Frank Ocean and Sam Smith. And a lot of people were upset over Wale's comments. He even said that,
Sounds ridiculous. First of all, he sounds absolutely ridiculous. First of all, Frank Ocean and Sam Smith are phenomenal artists. That's why they got Grammys. It had nothing to do with their sexuality. So he just sounds like a bitter person who I don't know, but that's absolutely ridiculous for him to make a statement like that. It's not beneficial. It's not easier. You know, people have lost careers just based off of rumors of them being gay. So he sounds very idiotic with that statement.
yeah. Do you feel like we are kind of moving to, is hip hop moving to a better place though, where being a gay rapper is could potentially
It hasn't.
be
It's,
embraced
I
at
feel
some
like it's moving. I feel like it's. I feel like it's getting exposure, but
yeah.
I don't know if it's moving to a place where it's accepted because I don't feel like I'm 100% accepted. I feel like, and I know every other gay artist that I know doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, what kind
So I
of
think it's.
how does the industry react to you?
I have good friends, and then I have other friends, and then I have people who kind of look at me like an anomaly or something. Like it's very, it's very weird. Like, so my career isn't over. You know what I mean? It's really just basically taking off right now in this moment. And so I can't really speak of the entire experience because the show's only been on for 3 months. People have just now really started to be interested in me. So I think maybe like a year or two, you can ask me that question and I can give you a better answer.
Yeah. Well, I know you're working on an EP as well, and you have a couple of different names. You're trying to decide which one you're going to go with, I
Uh,
heard. A little birdie told me.
uh,
Can you give us any insight into that? And how would you describe your style as well, your style of hip hop?
So my EP's names, and people are gonna laugh. One is gonna be Black Unicorn, and
Okay.
then the other one was gonna be Final Fantasy.
Final
And
Fantasy.
Black Unicorn represents kind of well, it's a unicorn is a fan of a fantasy animal. It's not a real animal, but
Yeah.
it also represents kind of the last of its kind. You know what I mean? Usually unicorns are white. Usually unicorns are considered mythical. But black unicorn represents a person who is kind of like the one of a kind. That's what it represents for me. And and so that's why I was lingering towards that. Final
That
Fantasy,
name. I like that
um,
name.
yeah, and then Final Fantasy represents, all of my songs are a little different. It's like pop, and then it's EDM, and then it's hip hop, and then it's hardcore rap. And the vision of each music video is basically when you watch it, it's also going to be an album with a visual album, so you'll be able to see like a storyboard, and it's
Okay.
basically going to end. Maybe I shouldn't tell you what it's going to be, but
Ah, don't stop
it's
now. Don't stop
it
now,
has a
Milan.
if I go with Final Fantasy, you'll understand it once you watch every last single music video.